The NFL's organized team activities are in full swing, and with them comes a familiar, almost ritualistic tradition: overreactions. Every offseason, like clockwork, fan bases, beat reporters, and even national media latch onto tantalizing storylines. A sharp throw here, a one-handed catch there, and suddenly we're crowning rookies as stars, or forecasting breakout campaigns before the pads are even on. But as always, we're here to pump the brakes and inject a little sanity into the conversation. OTAs are, by design, light contact and heavily scripted sessions. They offer glimpses, not guarantees. So let's take a look at the hottest overreactions coming out of this year's OTAs and break down what's real, what's hype, and what's just plain premature. Shedeur Sanders, the Browns' next great QB. Let's start in Cleveland, where Shedeur Sanders, the rookie quarterback taken in the 5th round, has reportedly impressed during team drills. Per ESPN Cleveland, Sanders completed 7 of 9 passes with 3 touchdowns and no interceptions during a recent practice session. That's enough to have some Browns fans whispering that he might already be winning the team's crowded quarterback battle. Look, Sanders is talented. His poise and mechanics in college made him a potential draft steal. But let's not forget, these are non-contact drills. There's no pass rush breathing down his neck, and defenses are running basic coverages. The jump from this to real NFL action is not just a leap. It's a quantum vault. Sanders still needs to refine his timing, pocket awareness, and ability to make quick decisions under pressure. He may very well have a bright future, but proclaiming him a breakout star based on a few spring reps is like calling a preseason band the next Beatles after sound check. Travis Hunter, the NFL's next two-way unicorn? In Jacksonville, the buzz surrounding number. 2nd overall pick Travis Hunter is deafening. He entered the league as a highly touted offensive weapon, but now word is leaking out that he's also taking reps on defense. That has Jaguars fans foaming at the mouth with dreams of Deion Sanders 2.0. Hunter's athleticism is undeniable. He's electric with the ball in his hands and has the instincts to hold his own in coverage. Seeing him graduate from the film room to on-field action on both sides of the ball is undeniably exciting. But before we start putting him in Canton, let's take a reality check. Playing both ways in today's NFL isn't just rare. It's borderline impossible over a sustained period. The game is faster, more physical, and more specialized than it was when two-way players roam the field in leather helmets. Hunter might dabble in both roles early, but the grind of a full NFL season will almost certainly force the Jaguars to pick a lane for him. Justin Herbert and Ladd McConkey, the NFL's new dynamic duo. The chemistry between Chargers quarterback Justin Herbert and second-year wide receiver Ladd McConkey has reportedly been sizzling during off-season workouts. McConkey, a standout in 2024, seems to be positioning himself as Herbert's go-to guy, sparking talk of a breakout season. It's not an outlandish take. McConkey's route running and quick twitch make him a natural fit for Herbert's fastball. But it's also important to remember that OTA performance often doesn't translate when defenders are allowed to hit. Also, the Chargers have invested in rookie wideout Trey Harris and will want to diversify their attack. With defenses keying in on McConkey after last year's tape, replicating that magic won't be easy. It's a juicy fantasy football storyline, but this could also be a classic trap, more preseason dazzle than regular season dominance. Roman Wilson, ready to replace George Pickens in Pittsburgh? Over in Pittsburgh, Roman Wilson has quickly become the talk of Steelers camp. The 3rd-round pick from 2024 is reportedly looking stronger, quicker, and more confident. With George Pickens now out of the picture and DK Metcalf the clear WR1, the Steelers desperately need someone to step up. Wilson could very well be that guy. His college tape showed flashes of brilliance, and if his added bulk doesn't sap his speed, he may carve out a significant role. But the optimism needs to be tempered with caution. Wilson's health history is concerning. His smaller frame led to nagging injuries in college, and bulking up can sometimes alter a player's explosiveness. Add in the fact that Pittsburgh's quarterback situation remains shaky at best, and it's tough to predict a massive leap just yet. Cam Ward versus Will Levis. A QB controversy in Tennessee? Let's head to Nashville, where some Titans fans are buzzing about a potential quarterback competition. Number 1 overall pick Cam Ward reportedly went just 3 for 7 in team periods during a recent practice. Meanwhile, Will Levis is still getting first-team reps, fueling speculation that Ward may not be the clear-cut Week 1 starter. Let's be real. Unless Cam Ward falls completely on his face in training camp, he's going to be under center when the season begins. History tells us that top picks don't sit unless injured or catastrophically unprepared. Just ask Trevor Lawrence, Bryce Young, or Caleb Williams. Yes, the Titans are letting Levis compete, but this is likely about easing Ward into the pro game rather than igniting a legitimate battle. Expect the rookie to take over, and fast. Conclusion: OTA hype needs perspective. Every May and June, football-starved fans and media members latch onto any shred of positive news like it's gospel. And while hope springs eternal during OTAs, context is king. Shorts and helmets don't simulate Sundays in the NFL. Yes, there are stories worth monitoring. Sanders' development, Hunter's usage, McConkey's chemistry with Herbert. But let's not crown anyone just yet. Let's wait for the pads, the pressure, and the real plays to begin.